Good evening and welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lynn, and here on this channel, we talk about how to build credit, how to get and our journey to excellent credit as it goes day by day or week to week. And we also talk about topics concerning credit repair and boosting your credit score as well. And also discuss things that are going on in the credit building community today, affecting any aspects of credit too also as well. So I want to thank you if you are watching this video currently, or if you have joined me in the live stream, well, to our 1,100 subscribers that we have currently today. Thank you so much, guys, because that really means a lot to our channel too as well, because it helps us considerably, especially to spread the message. And as far as letting people know that they can boost their credit score, they can get excellent credit. It is possible, no matter what your income is or your circumstances. So right now we have two people here in the live chat with us right now currently. And I want to say thank you so much for the two people that have joined. Right now we have three people watching with us right now in the live stream. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Four people right now in the live stream with us. And we have one thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that. It really helps out the channel, guys. And please go ahead and smash that thumbs button, hit that thumbs button, and let YouTube know that you're really appreciating what we have on this channel too also as well. And the links to contact me are found in the about section of this channel, where you can also join our Facebook credit group. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. We ask that everyone please join that group and post and share as much as you like about credit. It could be your personal growth in credit. A few people have told me their credit scores have gone up this month. So it looks like this is a good month for a lot of people too also as well. So go ahead and share that in the Facebook group to definitely get encouraged by that too also. And it provides motivation for all the rest of us who are building credit too also as well. So go ahead and share in that group as much as you like. It's called How to Get Excellent Credit. And also you can like our Facebook page. It's called How to Get an 800 Credit Score. Because I from time to time, if you missed a video, somehow from time to time, if you are on Facebook every day like I am, you can catch some of our videos there, and the links there and notifications there too also as well. So as in my our previous live stream yesterday, I made an announcement that we are moving our live streams to 8:15 p.m. Central Time every Wednesday instead of 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So the 8:15 p.m. Central Time is going to be the new time for us because of my work schedule. I will not be able to do a live stream at 7 p.m. anymore. So that is was the announcement yesterday. In case you have missed it, I also made a post in the community tab. So guys, especially our subscribers, please check the community tab regularly, to see if there are any new updates or notifications, because sometimes I do post updates there and notifications there too also as well. So I want to thank you guys for joining. Right now we have 7 people with us here in the live chat today. I want to thank all of you guys for joining. Right now we have Jason Van Hughes. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Jason Van Hughes. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Jason. I really appreciate you, and glad to see you back again. Jason says, "Hey, Lyndon, Thanks for all the help, man. Scores keep going up and up and up. Waiting on that $1,000 credit card to hit. Yes, Jason. I just had one hit my credit. Well, actually, did not hit my credit report yet. Not the payment history because it hasn't. It's a new account. Um, but it has not reported yet. But it did hit as far as the hard inquiry that they gave me. It did hit. It's from WebBank Avant. You guys probably have heard of the card before. It's called the Avant credit card, AVANT. So I just decided to, get that card a couple of weeks ago. So I just got it. There's really no special perks to it. I may or may not make a video review about it. I mean, but it's really nothing special to the card. No special perks at all whatsoever. It's just a generic credit card for building credit. But it does report to all the major credit bureaus too, also as well. So that's the reason why I had gotten it to add on to my credit card utilization, even though I took the hit with the hard inquiry. But and my credit score will rebound because my credit score just went up. Actually, even with the hard inquiry, went up to 724, 728, and 714. And that's partly because, well, mainly because I paid down a lot of my credit card balances that I had. And I had a Ox Publishing Tradeline, and I had the Hutton Chase Tradeline. I paid those two down to zero. So those both are reflecting zero balances. And I paid down some of my secured credit cards to zero also as well. The First Premier credit card that I had, I paid that down to zero. I also paid down, which is a horrible credit card to have. It's called Credit One. Paid that down to zero, but they tagged on the annual fee on there. So I'm going to have like a utilization of maybe 6 or 7%, I'm guessing, on that credit card. When they report to the credit bureau, because they already wrapped up their statement closing. So they're getting ready to report already. So I'm a little too late on that, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. It didn't post to the account for June. It posted for July 3rd, even though I paid it July 2nd. So I don't know. I'm just crossing my fingers to see how that one goes. But I also the Hutton Chase did not report yet, but the Ox Publishing did. So when all of those hit my credit report and they update my credit utilization, my credit score could possibly go up again. So I'm looking forward to that. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to DJ Lady JTV. DJ Lady JTV says, hey there, DJ Lady TV. Welcome. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to DJ Lady JTV. Thank you so much for joining us once again, DJ Lady TV. Is glad to have you here with us in the live stream. And also, guys, I wanted to give you an update on Janelle. I know yesterday I told you guys that she wasn't feeling well. She was having pain in her knees. Now it looks like she got she's been taking care of her knees also. So she's able to be up and about today. So yeah, she was just telling me that she was doing some cooking in the kitchen and she had cut her finger by accident. So I had to run and give her something to get that bleeding under control. But yeah, she gives her warm greetings to all of you, letting all of you guys know that she's okay. And thank you so much for the the for mentioning, that you guys hope that she feels better soon yesterday. We really appreciate all those comments too. She said it really made her day. So she just wanted you guys to know that too also as well. Pink Lady Barber says, hi, Lyndon. Hi, Janelle. Hi, everybody. Yes, hi, Pink Lady Barber. Good to see you back again, Pink Lady Barber. Thank you so much for joining us once again, too, also. And, it's really glad to have you and, all of you guys, here with us here really adds a lot of value to all of our live streams, too, also as well. So I just want to add, if you've been watching this channel for a while, because right now it looks like we have 8 people with us here in the live stream. So if you've been watching this channel for a while and you have not already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. There's a big square button. It says subscribe here. It's in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen if you're on a computer or a laptop. If you're on a cell phone, you can see it if you turn your cell phone sideways. Otherwise, there's a button underneath this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them too also as well. So you won't miss out on any of the important credit building knowledge that we have to offer here on this channel too also as well. And guys, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It really, lets YouTube know that people are really liking our videos and our content too also as well. And share this video everywhere. Share it on Facebook and all of your social media groups. It really helps us spread the word too also as well, and help as many people as we can to increase their credit score to an excellent credit score and take that journey to excellent credit with us too also as well. So DJ Lady TV says, hey, Janelle. Hope she feels better. Yes, thank you so much for that, DJ Lady TV, too also as well. I think she's in another room, but she'll probably be out here soon. Tanya Williams, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Tanya Williams. And Tanya, thank you so much for joining us once again in another live stream. It's always a pleasure to have you. You really add a lot of great information to the group, and I really appreciate your presence and being here too also as well. Tanya says, hey guys, feel better, Janelle. Yes, thank you so much for that, Tanya. Really appreciate you. Jason Van Hughes says, what do you use for your credit scores? Okay. All right, Jason. You mean what do I use as far as like credit monitoring for my credit scores? Well, basically, I use a variety of credit monitoring services, and they all give me so many different alerts. When there is a new alert, like if an account is closed, or if my credit card utilization changes, or if my credit score goes up or down, if there's a new account reported, I get alerts from so many of them. I have Credit Karma, wallethub, Credit Sesame. I have Identity IQ. And the reason why, guys, that I signed up for Identity IQ is because even though I pay a monthly fee every month for Identity IQ, I'm getting all 3 credit scores. Okay, I'm getting all 3 credit scores. I'm getting all 3 credit reports from all 3 credit bureaus too also as well, and I can refresh them or update them to the date that I would like to see an update on. Like if I want to just get an update for today, today is July 3rd, I can do that on Identity IQ. I just click on a button on there and it refreshes all of my credit reports and my credit scores for today. So that way I can get an accurate update. I also use experian.com to check my Experian score too also as well. I have an account with Wells Fargo, and Wells Fargo uses the FICO 9 score too also as well. So it's a good way to check up on, what's reporting to my FICO 9. Okay. And my FICO 8 too also as well. I check up on my FICO 8 scores also. So I use a lot, Jason, to answer your question. I know it's kind of a pretty long question, but I have a lot of things that I use to keep up with my credit scores. And guys, it's very important to keep up with your credit scores. You don't have to wait a whole year to check your credit. You don't have to check your credit once a year or twice a year. You can check your credit frequently. To know what's going on. If your credit score increased, by a few points, maybe 10, 20 points, or even 2 points, you want to go on whatever credit monitoring service you use and try to find out why it increased. That way you can develop plans, in the future. Use the credit simulator tools. A lot of these credit monitoring services, they have credit simulator tools. Credit Karma has one, wallethub has one, Experian has one. So a lot of them have different credit simulator tools that you can use, and you can, pretty much play around with it and see things that you can do to increase your credit score. The amount of points that the simulator tool may say that your score may increase by may not always be 100% accurate. But if it's saying something like your score will increase by 40 points, it may not be exactly 40 points, but you can probably bet that your score is going to increase by doing that action, you know. So that's a good thing for you guys to use a credit simulator tool. I went over that tool like way back, I think, in a video I made about new credit building tool was the topic of that video, was the title of that video. And that was also a live stream. So if you guys are interested, you can go ahead and check out that. It talks about the credit simulator tool and how it can benefit you and help you to raise your credit score too also as well. Jason Van Hughes says, what's the best that you think? The best one that I think? That's a very difficult question because I think Experian has a pretty good one. I don't know what's the best one, but I like Experian. I like Experian because it gives you more options, in my opinion, than Credit Karma does. Wallet Hub has a pretty good one too, but I do like Experian because it more deals with your experience score, which gets closer to your FICO score than Credit Karma will. So I would say for the best one, I like Experian. Victor or Hip to the Dip. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Hip to the Dip. Thank you so much for joining us. And it's really a pleasure to see you back with us once again. And thank you so much for being a part of our live streams, buddy. It really means a lot to us, and your participation too also helps out a lot of people too also as well, because we all learn from each other. Jason Van Hughes says, I use Discover, Credit Karma, and Experian FICO 8. Yes, those are great ones to use. I hear Discover has a good one. And Experian FICO score 8. Yes, Experian has a great simulator tool, great monitoring tool also as well. So, that's why I like Experian. Jason says, I love Experian. Okay, so we do have that in common, Jason. You love Experian. I love Experian too. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to James Worley. And James Worley, thank you so much for joining us, buddies. James says, did you ever find the Amazon Credit Builder card again? I still cannot find a working link to it. No, I did not find the Amazon Credit Builder card again, James. What I did find was an article from Credit Card Insider, which was stating that you cannot apply directly for the Amazon Credit Builder card. What Credit Card Insider was saying in the article was that in order to get the Amazon Credit Card Builder presently, you would have to actually apply for the actual store card, the Amazon store card. Once you apply for the Amazon store credit card, then if you were denied for that card for whatever reason, then Synchrony Bank will automatically offer you the Amazon secured credit card automatically. So this, from what my understanding of the article, is saying that it is an offer only to those who have been denied credit, been denied the Amazon store credit card. Okay, so it looks like no one else can apply directly to that card. They would have to be denied for the Amazon store credit card first in order to apply for that card. So that's what I found. But still, currently, as I'm going on the Amazon site and I click on amazon.com/credit builder, which is the link to make your security deposit on the secured credit card, is saying that they're still trying to update the site. Please check back later. Still the same message that I got a few days ago when we discussed the Amazon, the last time we discussed the Amazon credit builder card. So I mean, I know Janelle got offered it. She got an offer. But I believe that was probably when they had the offer open to everyone, close to around the time when that USA Today article came out and the Forbes article came out about the card. And then I don't know at what point, but some point after that, they closed the offer to everyone and only left the offer open to people who are being denied the Amazon store credit card. Okay. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, thank you so much for joining us once again in another live stream. It's really a pleasure to have you, buddy. I really appreciate you, and thank you for adding more value to our live stream. Spence says, "What's up, Lyndon? What's up, Spence? How you been, buddy? Glad to see you back." Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Sneaky25. Thank you so much for joining us in the live stream, Sneaky25, and really appreciate you joining us. Sneaky25 says, "Hello, everyone." So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Sneaky25. Jason Van Hughes says, "I want the pedal card so bad, but I'm restraining myself. Ha ha." I hear you. I hear you on that one, Jason. The pedal card, I did not really apply. I didn't apply for the pedal card until actually when I saw Dwayne's video from How to Build Credit TV, when he talked about the pedal card and I saw he got approved for it. And he made the video about it, and did a brief review of the card, which I thought was great. And I got very interested in that card. So I went over to the pedal website and I noticed they had a pre-approval, pre-qualify site. So I checked to see if I was pre-qualified, and they pretty much qualified me. I got a pre-approval for the card. I did make a video about that too. Also, it's here on this channel. Let's see. I don't remember the title of it, but you'd have to search for it. It's easy, not too hard to find. I mean, the cover of the video, it shows. If you look really closely, it shows the high credit limits. Yeah, that's part of the title, high credit limits. And it shows the home screen of the pedal.com website. So that goes into full detail. But I'm pretty happy with the pedal card. So far, so good. Of course, I got a hard inquiry for that card, but I thought it was worth it. They gave me a pretty high limit, I would say, and the limit was, well, you guys wouldn't say that's high, but to me as high as 3,500 credit limit. To me is high, because it is an actual credit card, and not a trade line from like a My Jewelers or anything like that. You know what I mean? Which I'm not knocking My Jewelers. They're great to building credit. Don't get me wrong. I've used them when I first started building credit and, got to a score over 700. Not from only my jewelers though, however. I used other trade lines too, that I signed up with too also as well. And if you want to, full details about all the trade lines that I signed up with, you can look at that video. It's called 90K in primary trade lines and AUs. That's the title of it. You should find that. It's also in a playlist on the video too, about trade lines. So the only trade line I didn't add to that list was Avant, the AVANT, that one there, which is pretty much one of my newest trade lines. So basically, adding trade lines is pretty good. The pedal card is awesome. I got no complaints about the pedal card. There's no fees, just like they say. What else can I say about the pedal card? I put pretty much most of my purchases on that card, because I like the 1% cash back, which is not a whole lot of cash back, but it's more than any of the other cards that I have. So I'm pretty happy with my pedal card right now. Let's see. James Worley says that sucks because I'd rather not have another inquiry right now. Yeah, I hear you. If you don't need a hard inquiry, if you have enough hard inquiries, then by all means, try to avoid another hard inquiry. Because hard inquiries can, they can prevent you from a lot of things. You can be sitting with a high credit score and all of these hard inquiries, and you can't get approved for a major credit card. At least not for a few months until the effects of those hard inquiries wear off of your credit score. But you definitely don't want to keep adding on hard inquiries. Try to create a file, that's not a thin file. Okay. That's not a thin file. What I mean by that is try to have at least 5 credit cards. All right. All reporting to the credit bureaus. Okay. If you want to have trade lines, okay, by all means. But, there are trade lines out there that do not give hard inquiries. And I also went over that in a video too. That's on his channel, on Trade Lines, No Hard Inquiry. That's the name of the title. And, there's several of them, that great trade lines to build credit, add to your overall total credit limit, reduce your credit card utilization to also as well. So, definitely, if you have a thin file, make sure you don't have one anymore by, having enough credit cards. I would say at least 5 credit cards reporting to the credit bureau. Also, if you don't already, get yourself an installment loan, or some type of loan that reports to the credit bureau. Okay. And make the payments on time. Make sure it's something reasonable where you can afford to make the payments on time every month. And put it on auto pay with your bank if you have to. So that way you can just set it and forget it. And it just will automatically build your credit, without you even realizing it's there. Okay. And then when the end of the term, when the term ends on that loan and it's all paid off, then you should be very happy. Okay. Because it has built a lot of credit for you. So that's what I would suggest. If you can get a charge card, get a charge card. Okay. If you have another type of loan, like a car loan, or you already have a mortgage, that's great. Just make sure you making all your payments on time. And you can, if you don't have an installment loan, you could add that on there too, because lenders like to see various types of credit, like mortgages, installment loans, car loans. They like to see different types of credit, not only revolving credit, not only credit cards. Okay. So Jason Van Hughes says, I know my luck. I would get pre-qualified and then declined. Haha, my FICO is only 632. Well, you never know. You never know. I mean, with the pedal card, around the time that I applied for the pedal card, I had over 6 months of established credit already or credit history. So I would suggest you have at least over 6 months of established credit or credit history. Okay, that's what I would suggest. And my credit score was over 700. It was in the low 700s though. However, I'm not in the high 700s as of yet. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I mean, I got over a 700 credit score in less than 5 months. So, I mean, who's to tell what my score can do in the rest of the year? I'm really looking forward to that one. Let's see what else we got here. Dead Mouse says, Lyndon, what's up, champ? I like the flexes there. What's up, Dead Mouse? How you doing, buddy? Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Dead Mouse. And guys, Dead Mouse has just started a YouTube channel not too long ago, and he talks about credit repair, and he goes over, things that you should know about credit repair. And he's basically showing you how to go about disputing items. He's learned how to dispute items, became very good at it, and he's teaching others now how to do it. So, guys, just go ahead and show your support. Click on his name here in this chat, it's Dead Mouse, and go over to his channel and subscribe. I don't have the option to make moderators blue in this live chat yet because I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But that's one thing I will work on for sure. But guys, go ahead and click on his name, Dead Mouse, and click the option Go to Channel. When you get to his channel, click subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. That way you won't miss any of his wonderful content that he has to offer there too also as well. So that's a great way. We support each other. We all, there for each other. We have a large networks of YouTube channels here, in our credit building community. A lot of us talk about building credit repair. We make reviews about credit cards and all types of great content and information that you can definitely benefit from. Okay, guys. Dead Mouse says, I'm a little late, was making another credit repair video. I didn't post it yet. Okay, awesome. Dead Mouse. Well, we will definitely, I know Janelle and I, we will definitely be there. As soon as you make it, we will get the notification because we subscribe to also as well. So we're looking forward to seeing that new video that you're going to post up there, Dead Mouse. Thank you so much for sharing that. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor, thank you so much for joining us here today in a live chat. It's a pleasure to have you. And yours looks like a new name. So I want to say we definitely welcome you to our live stream. And thank you again for participating. And we look forward to getting value, from you being a part of our group too also as well. Brian Taylor says, good information. Thank you so much, Brian, for that comment there, buddy. Really appreciate that. Jason Ben Hughes says, I got self-lender last month just for the payment history. It's for 12 months. That's my third installment loan. Okay. Well, I did read up a lot about that. I did a lot of research about installment loans, and actually that's a great question because that did come up in my mind. It seemed like I was thinking about the same thing, just not too long ago on how many installment loans are too many. And the answer is it depends. It depends on you and your budget, what you can afford to pay back. Okay. If you have a few credit cards right now and you're barely making the minimum payments every month, and that's all you can pay, then you don't need any more installment loans. But if you're paying off your balances in full every month and it's not hurting your budget or your bank account, and you can take on another installment loan, just make sure it's a payment that is reasonable and you can see yourself completing to its full term. And it doesn't matter the amount of the loan either. A small loan amount will build credit just as well as a high loan amount. Okay. because credit bureaus, they look at things like late payments, you know, and when they look at a late payment, they don't say, well, okay, it was a small loan, so we're not going to ding him any points on his credit score. No, they're going to ding your points on your credit score, even if you were late and your minimum payment was $1. Okay, they're going to ding you. You're still going to get dinged points for that. Okay, so you just want to keep that in mind. And there's pretty much, I haven't found any one saying that there is such a thing as too many installment loans to have. You can have as many as you'd like, as long as you can pay them all on time every month. Okay, because they do build credit history for you. They do increase your credit score. And I've talked about this many times. A self lender, actually, the average person who have signed up with self lender has found a credit score increase of over 110 points in less than a year with self lender. And self lender is not the only installment loan that builds credit. There's another one that I went over in the last live stream. Is called Credit Strong. Yes, and you can find them at creditstrong.com, and they pretty much work the same way as a self-lender loan. Only there are a few differences, though. However, between them and self-lender, maybe the interest rate is a little different, and also it earns interest. Yes, your money, your loan, it earns interest. They put it in a savings account for you, and that's FDIC insured. And Credit Strong, it earns interest, whereas self lender, it does not. Okay, there are some similarities between Credit Strong and self lender in that Credit Strong and self lender, they both do not give any hard inquiries. So that's a trade line you can add on to your credit report that will add points to your credit mix. And as you guys already know, credit mix accounts for 10% of your credit score. Okay. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. So if you're looking for a second installment loan, Credit Strong. I would say Credit Strong for sure. Because that's like just having another self lender. That's like having two self lenders. And another difference in Credit Strong is that with self lender, the highest loan amount you can have is $1,700. Okay. Whereas with Credit Strong, the highest loan amount you can have is $2,000. So it's about $300 more of a loan amount that you would get with Credit Strong. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. Jason Van Hughes. Okay, I already read that comment. Thank you so much. We have a super chat from Brian Taylor. Thank you so much, Brian, for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate that. We all appreciate that too, also, because it helps out the channel tremendously. It allows us to make better content for you guys, so that way we can help as many people increase their credit scores as possible. And Brian says, I've been doing credit repair about 5 years. Okay, there you have it, guys. There's someone who has experience doing credit repair for 5 years. So Brian, I'm sure you have a lot of value to add to the group here. And I really appreciate you joining us today, Brian. And feel free to comment as often as you like. James Worley says, I have 7 reporting plus self lender and fingerhut. Okay. James, you have seven, you mean 7 credit cards? Do you mean 7 installment loans? Are you talking about a mix there? Okay. It's good that you have 7 reporting, whether it's credit cards or installment loans, because, it takes more than 5 to break through that thin file category. Okay. And you don't want to be in the thin file category because, the credit bureaus, they need enough information to give you a FICO score. Okay. And also, if you don't have at least 6 months of credit history, then it can be difficult to get a FICO score. You may have to wait until you do have 6 months. Okay. And let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, okay. You said you have self lender and fingerhut. Okay, so that's awesome, James. Fingerhut, it is great too. It builds credit just as well. And guys, these trade lines, the main thing you want to, uh, focus on here is that when you're looking for a trade line, that it reports to credit bureaus. Okay, as long as it reports to credit bureaus, that's fine. Okay, because it will build up credit for your credit profile. All right, let's see if I missed anything here. Okay, okay, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I don't think I missed anything. Okay. Dead Mouse says, thanks, champ. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Dead Mouse. Thank you so much for sharing. Jimmy Cave, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Jimmy Cave. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Jimmy. How to build credit with a bad credit score? Question mark. Okay. How to build credit with a bad credit score? Well, pretty much it's possible. It can be done. You can build credit with a bad credit score. Okay. I had a bad credit score. Okay. In October. I feel that my credit score was horrible. I mean, it probably was not the worst. I mean, at 508, with no positive credit on my credit profile at the time, it was pretty bad. All I had was negative collections on my credit report. Okay, so that's where I started out at. All right, so to answer your question, yes, it is possible. And how to build credit? Pretty much, you can build it. Just like I did. You know, add some trade lines. You know, open up some secured credit cards. Get an installment loan. All these things, reporting to your credit bureau every month is going to build credit. Keep control of your credit card utilization. The lower, the better. Okay. And it's best to pay off your credit cards. I would say pay off your credit cards every month. I mean, there's differences of opinions, especially here on YouTube about about this topic. Some say, 1%. Some say, I say, I feel like you should just pay it off in full every month. It's better for you in the long run. You won't have to worry about interest. Okay. And in building credit too, also as well, you may be dealing with credit cards that have an annual fee. So, I mean, if you're paying an annual fee, do you really want to pay interest as well? Okay, so I would say pay off your credit cards in full every month. Okay, um, and that's the second highest boost in your credit score there, because that accounts for 30% of your credit score, which is credit card use. All righty. So if you want to maximize the amount of points that you receive from that 30% category, credit utilization, then you want to keep your utilization as low as possible. Okay. Uh, let's see. Okay, James Worley's talking to Jason, and Jason's talking to James. Okay. James Worley says, I mean, 7 cards plus self lender and fingerhut. Oh, okay, I got you. So a total of 9 trade lines altogether. So you're doing good, James. I mean, you got 7 cards. Okay, so you got more than 5. Plus you got self lender, which is you got your installment loan, and you got fingerhut. So that's great. That's like a good mix right there of credit. So that's a good way to have to build up your credit score right there. As long as you make your payments on time every month with the self lender, and as I always recommend, putting the self lender payment on auto pay with your bank, so that way you don't miss any payments. As long as you keep enough funds in the account every month to cover the payment, then you should be fine. And as far as the other cards, just keep your utilization, I would say, below 7% or as low as possible. And with fingerhut, just make your payments on time. And also, you can keep that utilization as low as possible with fingerhut too, if you have the revolving account that fingerhut offers. Okay. Jason Van Hugh says, my wife has 4 credit but cards, but has 0 installment loans. Should I get her self lender? She has good credit. Okay. She has good credit, you said. Okay, so good credit, you're talking about like what, six something and above? I don't remember what exactly it was, the line for good credit and fair, from fair to good, but I'm assuming like the high 600s would be good. Uh, but if she doesn't have an installment loan, does she have some other type of loan on her credit report? Does she have a mortgage reporting, or does she have a car loan reporting, or does she have any personal loans or lines of credit or anything like that reporting? Because those also count too. Also, okay. So you just want to keep in mind that there's different types of credit accounts that you can have that would help boost your score in that category of the credit mix. Okay. And so I just wanted to ask that. Okay. You said 640. Okay. All right. So, well, she has a 640. So I say it would not hurt. I'm just asking if she already has a loan reporting or not, because if she does, that's already helping her um, with her credit mix. But it would not hurt to add on a self lender account, to that. I actually got one for my fiance Janelle, so that way she can get more points in her credit mix too. Also, I got her a self lender. And that one, is paying on time every month since we got it. So that one is, it's awesome. I love self lender, you know. So far, I went into my self lender account and I looked into there, I logged in, and I've seen that, where they tell you how many points you've gotten since you started with self lender. I gotten almost 70 points credit boost since I started my self lender back in, I believe that was November, I believe. Um, okay, yeah. So, okay, D Anderson, everyone, please give a warm welcome to D Anderson. D Anderson, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you, buddy. You really add a lot of value to all of our live streams. Glad to see you here once again. And everyone, D Anderson has us on YouTube channel too, also as well, where he talks about credit too, also as well. He does some really awesome credit card reviews and shares his experiences with credit too, also as well. So, guys, if you're interested, just click on the name D Anderson and select go to channel, and you can definitely subscribe to his channel and hit the bell for notifications, so that way you can, you know, um, get to see all the videos that he comes out with. And I love that what you came up with there, D Anderson. I think I got the 3 of them now down pack: is redesign, rebuild, reclaim. Did I get that right? Let me know. All right, buddy. D Anderson says, greetings and respect to all, and the peace sign. Thank you so much for that, D Anderson. James Worley says, I have been using every credit card evenly multiple times per month, making multiple payments per month on each to 0. That's awesome, James. That's, way to go there, James. Everyone, please give James a hand clap for that. That's the way to do it, James. That is the way to do it. It's good to, do it on a weekly basis, I would say. I try to do it on a weekly basis when I can. And I feel that it is beneficial to do that, because it keeps you aware and it keeps you in the habit of doing it, you know. And you're kind of like anxious to like check your credit score and say, well, wow, how soon is this going to report? And then and if you're like me, you go, you know, under your account and you log in and you see, you know, what date is your statement closing date, and you're like kind of excited. You're like, wow, I can imagine when they report this to the credit bureau. Wow, how many points is my credit score going to go up this time? You know. So it is a good practice to keep, good habit to make, okay, to pay down your credit cards every week, okay, because for one, it's showing the credit card companies too that you're using the card. So it doesn't matter. I mean, if you have like, it doesn't matter if you have a $200 credit limit or you have a $4,000 credit limit, okay. If you're using all of your credit in that week, I should say, if you're paying your credit cards off every week and you're using up a $200 credit limit in 1 week, which is possible with a lot of secured cards because of the credit limits that you can get. You can get higher than that with secured credit cards too if you want to put that much money into it. But what I'm saying is that if you happen to use up the whole thing within the week, pay it off, pay it all off to zero, and then you can start all over again. Use more of that, pay it off to zero, repeat, rinse and repeat the next week. And just you want to make sure when your credit card issuer does their statement closing or that statement closing date, you want to make sure everything is under wraps, everything is in lock and key. You got everything, locked down well. You dotted your I's, you crossed your T's, pay it down to zero. Okay. You don't want to pay it down to zero, pay it down to less than 7%. That's my recommendation. Okay. And then that way, when they report what's on that statement that they created to the credit bureau, and it will reflect that. Okay. It can reflect 0% if you paid it down to zero. It can reflect 2, 3, 1%, but that will help you in the long run 2 ways. It will help you in 2 ways. Okay. One way, the first way it would help you is that it would help to raise your credit score because you will lower your credit card utilization. That's the first way. The second way that it will help you, it will show the lender, your credit card issuer, that you are using a lot of your credit. You're using a lot of this card. And if you continue doing this month to month, a lot of credit card issuers, I would say most credit card issuers would just say, well, this guy has been using most of the credit that we give him, or if not all of it, but he's paying it all off, and we're reporting it to the credit bureaus as paid, zero balance every month. Why not? Let's just give this guy a credit score, a credit limit increase. He needs it. So I mean, that's what could happen. Okay, so it can benefit you in 2 ways. In those 2 ways, it won't hurt as long as you pay it down to zero. Okay. So D. Anderson says, I have 10 credit cards, 1 car loan, and 1 personal loan, 12 altogether. So 12 accounts altogether. Thumbs up, 748 FICO. That's awesome there, D. Anderson. 748 FICO. Yeah, I definitely want to get where you're at soon. Okay. Maybe another 24 point. Actually, let me see, another 20 points. Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze out them 20 points to catch up to you, buddy, for sure. But that's awesome, man. You got your 10 credit cards. So you got your revolving credit, you got your car loan, and you got your personal loan. So you got a great credit mix right there, brother. And a great score. Congratulations, everyone. Please give her congratulations to D. Anderson. Jason Van Hughes says, but clean report. Okay, that's awesome. That she has a clean report. Your wife, I believe we're talking about here, because that's a good thing. Then she doesn't have to, go disputing any negative items on a credit report. She doesn't have to go researching credit repair companies or credit sweeps or anything like that. She doesn't have to go through any of that. All she has to do right now, since she has a clean report, is to continue building credit. Okay. Continue building credit. Make her payments on time. Keep the credit card utilization below 7% or pay it off in full every month. Okay. And keep the hard inquiries low. Try to avoid hard inquiries. It's better to get a trade line that has no hard inquiry than to get it's better to get a new account that has no hard inquiries. You're going to get dinged a few points for having a new account, possibly. Okay. But because it will lower your average age of credit, but that can go back up quickly. Okay. In the next month or two. Okay. That credit score can go back up quick. Okay. But however, hard inquiries, they affect your credit score for up to a year. They affect your credit score. Okay. Now, they stay on your credit report for 2 years. Okay. So unless you're going to go out and try to dispute, a lot of hard inquiries and get them deleted, or you're going to pay someone to attempt to delete these hard inquiries, I would just try to avoid as many hard inquiries as possible and yet still build credit at the same time. But make sure you have a good credit mix. And there's a good reason, if you're going to get a hard inquiry, have a good reason for it. Very good reason. Maybe you want 5% cash back, or you want 6% cash back. You want the American Express blue. What's the name of that card? The one that Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV has, the Amex Blue. It gives you 6% cash back on groceries, which is an awesome card. I'm really itching right now to apply for that one, but I'm saying, Lyndon, don't do it. No more hard inquiries. No more. I'm going to wait a while. Okay. I'm going to wait a while, let some of these hard inquiries drop off. Okay. And then I'm going to go after that. But for right now, I'm content with my little pedal card, my small 1% cash back that I get on spending. Okay. James Worley says, I have a separate account that I deposited $1,000 into for only the self-lender. See, that's very smart there, James. To deposit that, good strategy. Set up an account, special account, especially for the self-lender. That's only for the self-lender. And that's a great idea that you came up with there, James, because now it's easy to keep track of that. Easier, I should say. Okay, so you said, and your fingerhut also to auto pay out of through the full term of the self-lender loan. Yes, that's awesome. You have a great strategy in place there, James. I think that will work out to your benefit, in the long run with the auto pay set up, because it's like a turnkey operation. You just set it and forget it, and once it's on, the funds are in there. All you pretty much got to do is, look at your credit score from that point and see how many points it went up. James Worley says, each month I deposit back into that account back to $1,000 to effectively double my savings when the self-lender is complete. Very smart man. D. Anderson says, peace sign. Yeah, man. Peace sign. I hear you, Dave. D. Anderson. Thank you so much for sharing that. D. Anderson says, yes, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. Okay, great. I got it right this time. I know I've been watching your videos for a little while there, D. Anderson, since the first one that you made. And I was trying to remember those three words. I was like, wait a minute, I know one of them is redesign. Okay. And what's the other two re's? And then, as I kept watching your videos and you kept saying it, I got it. I got it down now. Redesign, rebuild, reclaim. Awesome stuff. Good stuff there, brother. Janelle Leone, everyone, please give a warm welcome to Janelle Leone. She hasn't been feeling well. She wasn't feeling well yesterday because, as some of you guys know, she hurt her knee. She started having some knee problems, and I thank you guys so much for the super chats last night. That was really awesome. Janelle and I are very grateful, also as well. And what'd you say, Janelle?
I'm doing what I can. I could do this for what.
Oh yeah. Janelle was talking about her finger that she hurt there in the kitchen. She's doing some dishes and she had hurt her finger. But in case you guys want to know, I'm just gonna ask you, Janelle. You want to come over here? Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a quick hide right here.
Yeah, she's just gonna say a quick hi to you guys, and let you guys know that she's definitely appreciate you guys. Say hi to everyone real quick. Yes.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, she's here with us.
Sorry.
She really appreciates all the super chats you guys sent last night and the get well wishes too last night. Thank you guys so much for sharing that. Really appreciate you guys too also as well. And as Janelle says, hello everyone. Sorry I came on here late to say hello. I had a small accident in the kitchen, but I am okay now. Okay, she's fine now. Jason Van Hughes says I have 3 installment loans, car loan, student loan, and self-lender, but only 2 credit cards. I'm waiting on 2 authorized users to hit report also. Okay. All right, James. All right, Jason. That's great. So since being that you said you have 2 credit cards, I would think about um trying to get like maybe 3 more credit cards. Making it 5 credit cards. That's what I would do personally if I had your credit profile right now. I would go and get 3 more credit cards. Okay. And what you want to focus on here when you make your decision to get these credit cards is, one, which credit card is best for you? Which credit card best suits your needs? What are you looking for? You looking, with cash, you like cash back, there are credit cards out there that offer cash back. Okay. Um, are you looking for, you definitely want cards that report to all 3 major credit bureaus. That's going to be like a requirement. Okay. I would say, if it only reports to one credit bureau, then I mean, you want one that reports to all 3 because, I mean, say 6 months from now, or even 3 or 4 months from now. Okay. And let's see, what are we in? July, September, October, November. Okay, say by November this year. Okay. I mean, why would you want your credit score? Say your Experian credit score is going to be like maybe 50 points or 40 points higher than your Equifax or something like that because you have one credit card that only reports to that credit bureau. You see what I'm saying here? So try to get credit cards that report to all 3. Okay. And as far as secured credit cards is concerned, I would recommend Open Sky because they don't give a hard inquiry. Okay. But they don't graduate though. Just keep that in mind. They don't graduate. Okay. They are secured credit cards. What'd you say, Janelle? They do report to the credit bureaus. Okay. Um, and also Discover It secured credit cards. They do report to credit bureaus, but they will give you a hard inquiry. So you're gonna have to take that hard inquiry. But from what I'm hearing, they do graduate. Okay. How long? I don't know. It's different for different people. From Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, he's used Discover It, secured credit card, and they graduated him. He's told me that it taken 13 months to graduate him from secured to unsecured. Other people, someone else I talked to on Facebook said it took them 7 months for Discover It to graduate them from secured to underscored. Another unsecured. Another person said 8 months. So it varies from person to person, you know. Let's see if I missed any of the comments here. Oh, okay. D. Anderson says, I do every Sunday. I pay whatever card I used. Yes, that's awesome, D. Anderson. And I remember when you said that. I think you said that in one of the live streams on How to Build Credit TV. And I read that comment that you said, and I really thought about that. I was like, wow, that's awesome. That's a great idea that he's got there. You pay down your credit cards every Sunday. I try to do that every week, and we have been doing it sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Sundays. But it's a great practice to do because, since I know I get paid every week, it's kind of easier because I could go into my bank account and I could see what I got, what I'm working with there. And I could just, easily make the payments. So it's sort of easier than waiting till the end of the month and then trying to deal with all of this. It kind of breaks it down simpler. See, back to Jason. What Jason Van Hughes said, he's waiting on 2 authorized users to hit his credit report. Authorized users are awesome. They can increase your credit score for sure. And one way is that they add to your total credit limit and they can increase it. And another way is depending on how old the credit card is that you're an authorized user on, it can possibly increase your average age of credit. Okay. So that can go up. Okay. Which can boost your credit score too also as well. Okay. Because you will get more points in that category. So authorized users are a great thing to get. Okay. But keep in mind also that if the authorized user does not have enough history on it to add payment history to your credit profile and increase your credit score in that particular category, then you want to ask yourself, well, will it add to my overall credit limit? And will it lower my credit card utilization? Pink Lady Barber says hi to Janelle. Okay. Janelle already said hi to Pink Lady Barber. Awesome. Jimmy Cave says, who do you recommend for me to get an authorized user? Who? Okay. Who do I recommend? I would only recommend people that I know personally, that I know that I've done business with, and also people that, people that allow me to recommend them. Okay. And I would say Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV, says I've worked with him, personally with authorized users. So I would recommend him. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Plenty Water 77. And it looks like we have a first time new person here in our live stream. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Plenty Water 77. Plenty Water 77. You're always welcome here at how to get an 800 credit score, our YouTube channels, live streams. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you. And Plenty Water 77 says, is a mega department stores a primary trade line or authorized user? Omega department store is a primary trade line. They do have a site that you can go to if you just go on Google, in the Google search bar, and type in Omega department store. Okay. And it should take you to their site. They're similar to the My Jewelers Club or New Coast Direct. I don't know if you've probably heard of those trade lines also. But they do not give you a hard inquiry. So there's no hard inquiry with them. I also asked around about them on the FICO forums, the myfico.com forums. And a lot of people were saying that, yeah, they believe they're legit. They report to the credit bureaus, et cetera, et cetera. So, but they are expensive though. Plenty water. You definitely want to beware of that. Okay. They are expensive. When I say expensive, you're talking about at least from $100 a month to $200 a month for a trade line. Okay. But it's not an authorized user. It's your own primary trade line in your name. And it's also revolving credit account, and they offer high limits. You can get a credit limit of, how much was it? The lowest one was, I think, 3,500, and I think 7,000. I'm not sure if 7,500 is the highest, but I know 7,500 is one of the limits that you can get on that Omega's department store. I do have another trade line in mind, but I don't want to mention it because I signed up for it. This other trade line. Okay, I'll tell you the name of it. It's called DSX Design. I signed up for that one. That one offers from 5,000 to 12,000 trade line, but okay, they are cheap. I mean, what I mean by cheap, inexpensive, but I don't know about them now because I signed up on March 23rd and they still have not reported to the credit bureaus. Okay. And there's a mix of results on that because some people on the myfico forums have said that yes, DSX Design had reported to the credit bureaus, and some people are still just like me, still waiting. So that one, I would beware of DSX Design. Okay. Omega's department store, I have not tried them. Pretty much, I think because they're kind of expensive, and I don't think I want to pay $100 or $200 every month to be a member of their site. And, I mean, no hard inquiry is great too, but I mean, I don't want to pay that much for a primary trade line in my name with a $7,500 credit limit. Okay, I believe I can get a $7,000 credit limit without paying $100 or $200 a month for one that's in my name. Okay. Victor at Hip to the Dip says, okay, he's talking to Jimmy Cave. He says, Wise Flies. Yes, I heard of Wise Flies too. Also, actually, I think he had made a video, I believe it was today or yesterday, about that one particular topic. And I was surprised because I'd never seen a video on that topic from him about authorized users. So I was really surprised about that. So yes, you're correct, Victor. He does offer authorized users too also as well. Victor says thumbs up to Janelle and sends a heart. Yeah, and Janelle said thank you. Janelle says you also can ask a family member for AU. That's just another advice. Yes, I mean I would say if it's someone like a family member, guys, that's be a great option. a family member, someone Like actually, I'm thinking of like calling my sister up, honestly, because my sister, she's had the same credit card for I don't know how long, maybe 20 something years. I'm thinking of calling her up and asking her if she'll just add me on as an authorized user. I mean, who knows? She might say yeah, she could say no, but I mean, all she could say is no, right? I mean, it's not gonna hurt. I mean, I'd be disappointed, but I would love to have that authorized user over 20 years, payment history, you know. And she pays her bills on time every month too, also. Uh yeah, authorized user family member is awesome, is one of the best places to look for an authorized user also. James Worley says, I've been wanting to find someone I know who would help me with an AU. I will not pay these scheming AU companies with my info. Yeah, I agree with you, James. That's why I only deal with people that I know, that I done business with, like Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV. Another brother that I'm not going to mention because I'm not sure if he wants me to mention his name like publicly like this. Um, so I've been doing pretty well with Dwayne. So far so good. Me and Janelle have been doing really good with his AUs so far. So you know, you definitely want to find someone that you feel that you can trust too. Also, okay. And that's why and the same reason too, James, that I didn't want to go to one of them big companies too. Also, I one of those were the same reasons I had too. I didn't want to share a lot of my personal information with those companies. I'm not sure what they would go and do with it. You know, I wasn't sure which company was legit and which company was not legit. You know, plenty of water. 77 says thanks. Yes, you're very welcome there, Plenty Water. Thank you so much for bringing up that question. Janelle, okay. Janelle Leone says, just trying to help out, smiley face. And please be sure to hit that thumbs up. She's got 5 thumbs ups there. Excuse me. Yes, guys, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Guys, it really helps out the channel. It lets YouTube know that people are liking this content. And it also helps us to spread the message to the masses, to help as many people as we can to raise their credit score and to teach them how to raise their credit score also as well. Okay. Victor says AU exception. Amex only adds 2 years history, no matter how long the account has been open. That's good to know, Victor. That Amex has that exception. That's very good to know there. I just had to think about that too. I was like, well, I wouldn't know much about that because the AUs that I have, uh, they're not, the only one I have that's over 2 years is only one that I have. It's 5 years old. Okay. And that one in particular is not from American Express. Um, I just wanted to, mention that. And the guy's name, I'm not going to mention his name either because he did not give me permission, to continue using that. I wasn't sure if he was okay with it or not, me using his name, but Dwayne already knows, Dwayne from How to Build Credit TV already knows. So that's why I mentioned his name. But yeah, we always have some awesome live streams every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time. They're on How to Build Credit TV with Dwayne. I learned so much there in the live streams, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are there too with me every Monday. So it's definitely a learning experience, And that's what we should be doing, learning from each other, especially in these live streams. We can share all this valuable, knowledge and information with each other. It really helps us all grow together, as a group. So, with that being said, I wanted to get into today's topic. I know we've been going at it here for over an hour because there's been some very awesome comments here from you guys, and I really thank you guys so much for that. Too, also as well, you guys really add a lot of value to our live streams every time. So, in getting on with today's topic, I want to say if you have not already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications. That way, you will never miss a single video as I make the videos too, and you won't miss out on any of the valuable information that's being shared there too also as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Right now we have 9 people here with us in the live stream too also as well. So I want to say thank you so much, guys, for coming. Janelle just gave me a list of everyone that's been participating here in the live stream. So, as a tradition, when we're finished with the topic, we're going to recognize every one of you who have commented, shared questions, suggestions, stop by maybe just to say hi or anything. We're definitely going to recognize you. If you have a YouTube channel, please let me know so that way we can recognize your YouTube channel too also as well, because we do not have a way to highlight your name in blue if you have a YouTube channel and to recognize you as a moderator. But those of you who have YouTube channels, you guys are already recognized as moderators. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with you guys and just let me know. Let me just see which screen is that. Okay. Okay, that's the right screen. Yep. Okay, let me know if, let me get back in here again real quick. Oh, okay. Gotta hit that button. And let me know, guys, if you can see the screen clearly. And if you can see my screen clearly, let me know, guys, by hitting the number 1. Janelle just beat me to it. She just she hit the number 1 before I can even complete my sentence. Thank you so much, Janelle. I guess Janelle already knows. She's ready. Boy, she's one step ahead of me here. So, guys, yeah, just go ahead and hit the number 1 in the comments if you can see the screen clearly. Let's hit the number 1. Right now, we have 8 people with us here in the live chat. Thank you so much to all the 8 people who are with us currently. I really appreciate that too also as well. And guys, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel too also as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into the topic here. What you're seeing right now on the screen is an article, and I found this article on cnbc.com, and it's talking about being smart with spending, spending smart with credit. And as you can see, as part of our topic, are we spending smart with credit? So I found the article very interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down and show it to you guys real quick. And it talks about how you make a purchase if you buy goods or services with cash, or do you use debit, digital payments, or credit? And I would say, guys, it's very beneficial to you guys to use credit, use credit, but you want to use a credit card pretty much similar to how you would use a debit card. Okay. And the reason for that is because it's actually showing the creditors that you're using the credit that's available to you. And also it's helping you as far as to getting in the habit of not only using the credit card, but also paying it off or paying it down. Okay. And if you do that weekly, then that would definitely, help to boost your credit score, make it easier to pay these cards down too also as well. And what I normally do is I use my pedal card because it offers the 1% cash back most of the time. And then the other cards that I have, I just make one or two small purchases every month, maybe a can of soda or a candy bar on the rest of them because they do not give me any cash back. Okay. So it's basically, talking a little introduction to it here. We're talking about credit being a component of spending. It allows you to obtain goods and services today with the promise to pay for them later. It says traditionally, Americans pay for small purchases with cash and large purchases with credit. But trends are changing. More Americans now say they don't carry cash. Younger millennials are increasingly using credit for purchases that are less than $10 because some companies offer reward programs. So they're talking about the younger millennials here that are using them for purchases less than $10 because they're looking maybe for cash back or other rewards. Okay. So of course, what they're saying here, it's important to spend smart with credit so you can pay your balance each month and build your credit scores. The smarter you spend, the greater opportunity you'll have to invest for your future. Okay. So basically here, that's, they couldn't have said it better there with that sentence because by you spending smart with your credit cards, you're increasing your credit scores. Okay. And by you increasing your credit scores, you are improving your credit worthiness to these lenders. Okay. Or how they view your credit worthiness. Okay. Then that you're setting yourself up, for a great purchase on a home in the future or a great purchase on a car in the future. Or, if you're trying to start a business, you're setting yourself up for pretty much getting a great interest rate on a great business line of credit or business loan. Okay. So so now what they said here is what you need to know about spending and credit. We partnered with the Council for Economic Education so you can assess your credit IQ. Take this short quiz to test your knowledge. So basically, this is a quiz, guys. And we're just going to take this quiz really quick together as a group. And you guys, I thought this was a great way for us to, make some type of group activity for us so we can all participate together. We've done this before, had a quiz together, and we were definitely, surprised by, all of the great input that we got from the group too, also as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into the first question here. This is a test, what you know about your credit. Okay. So I guess when we finish taking this quiz, we can find out, more about what we know about our credit. Okay, hip to the dip. Well, Victor says 1. Okay, great. Glad you can see that screen clearly, Victor. And if any one of you, can see the screen clearly, also just go ahead and type the number 1 in the comments. The first question, and Janelle's already jumping ahead of me here, but what'd you say, Janelle? Oh, okay. Yeah, she suggests I do like A, B, or C kind of multiple choice thing. So the first question is number 1, in the category invest in you. What is revolving credit? Okay, that's the question. What is revolving credit? And we have 3 answers here. We'll just say first one will be answer A, credit that is automatically renewed as debts are paid off or paid down. Okay, we'll just call that letter A, answer A. Credit that is not renewed until the balance is paid in full, we'll call that answer B. And credit that has a fluctuating interest rate, we'll call that letter C, or answer C. Okay. Let you guys take about, a few seconds to think about the answer. And then guys, just type your answers in the comments. Answer one, is it, did you select A, answer B, or answer C? Janelle says answer A. Go ahead and type that in the comment, Janelle. No, in the comment. Comment.
If I go back out, I have to start over back on the other page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she said should. Okay, Pink Lady Barber says letter A. Credit that is automatically renewed as debts are paid off or paid down. Awesome. Victor says, I don't use cash anymore. It has become foreign to me. I use my credit cards for practically everything. Very wise choice there, Victor. That's awesome. So I'm going to select answer A. I'm going to say my answer is answer A. Let me just make a note. My answer was A. Okay, so guys, if you also have an answer, just type your answer in the comments. You choose letter A, answer A, B, or C to this question. What is revolving credit? Okay, so now for the second question. If you have a credit card charging 18% annual interest, the total amount you owe each month is which of the following? A, the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 18% interest on the previous balance. B, the unpaid balance plus 18% on the current balance. Or C, the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 1.5% interest on the previous balance. Okay, I'll just read that again real quick. If you have a credit card charging 18% annual interest, the total amount you owe each month is which of the following? A, the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 18% interest on the previous balance. B, the unpaid balance plus 18% on the current balance. Or C, the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 1.5% interest on the previous balance. Janelle says C, the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 1.5% interest on the previous balance. Okay, Pink Lady Barber says B. Thank you so much for that, Pink Lady Barber. Victor says, I am far from a millennial, but every stretch of the imagination. I hear that. Sometimes I think I'm a millennial myself, Victor. I use my credit cards for the points and rewards. That's what I'm doing right now, too. I'm pretty much using most of them for points and rewards. That's the reason why some of them I don't use as much. Okay, so I'm going to make my answer here. I'm going to select answer B for number 2. All right. So we're going to move on to the next question. Next question is, making a purchase on credit is often a bad idea when the purchase involves what? A, taking advantage of a sale. B, high interest payments. Or C, an emergency. Okay. Guys, go ahead and type your answer in the comments. Is it going to be the first choice, which is A, B, or C? Janelle says letter B. Okay. And I'm going to say letter B, high interest payments. It's a bad idea. Okay. So next question. Which of the following is a good use of credit? A, to purchase an appliance on sale. Oh, Dead Mouse said B for that last question 3. Okay, thank you so much for that, Dead Mouse. So next question number 4, which of the following is a good use of credit? A, to purchase an appliance on sale. B, to buy holiday presents. Or C, to buy things you cannot afford on your income.
A.
Okay, Janelle says A for question 4. Okay, so which is a good use of credit? Uh, to purchase an appliance on sale, A, or B, to buy holiday presents, or C, to buy things you cannot afford on your income? Well, let's just do elimination here. To buy things you cannot afford on your income is a bad use of credit. When you're using your credit cards, you should be using it similar to a debit card in a way that you're spending the money that you already have in the bank to pay for the items. Dead Mouse says, LOL, buy things you can't afford, LOL. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. To buy holiday presents, um, I would, well, it depends. Buying holiday presents. I mean, if you're going to pay that down at the end of the month, you know, you can afford the payments. You can afford to pay it off. That is, you have the cash in the bank to cover that. That that may be a good thing. If not, it may not be a good use. So it may or may not. I would say letter A, to purchase an appliance on sale. It's going to save you money. If it's on sale, um, it depends on the price of it, and how long it's going to take you to pay that off too, and if you can afford it. So I really would say A or B, in my opinion, but I'm going to go with A. Okay. Pink Lady Barber says A, LOL. Thank you so much for that, Pink Lady Barber. Victor says letter A. Thank you so much for that, Victor. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we already completed 4 questions. Let's go on to answer. What I picked letter A, Janelle.
A.
Yeah. Okay, answer number 5. What did you pick, Janelle? Okay, Janelle picked letter A too also. Question number 5. A key advantage of getting credit is that it can help people. Okay, a key advantage of getting credit is that it can help people. A, sell assets. B, increase their net worth. C, reduce risk when investing in stocks. B, buy a good or service today and pay for it later. A key advantage of getting credit. Guys, go ahead and type your answer in the comments. Okay, so Janelle says letter D. I'm going to go with letter D also. And Pink Lady Barber says letter D. Thank you so much for that, Janelle and Pink Lady Barber. So that is a key advantage of it. The advantage that you have by using credit or getting credit is you can buy something today, pay for it later. Victor says letter B. Okay, thank you so much for that, Victor. Really appreciate that. So all right, let's go on to the next question. Which 3 things do creditors consider to be most important when judging a person's creditworthiness to buy a house or car? Okay. Um, A, marital status, gender, location. B, character, collateral, and capacity. C, length of loan, credibility, commissions. And D, occupation, connections, income sources. So we're looking for which three things that creditors consider to be most important when judging a person's credit worthiness to buy a house or a car. Okay. Janelle says letter B, character, collateral, and capacity. Okay. So I believe it's not A. It's not marital status, gender, and location. Okay. Character, collateral, and capacity. Okay. Um, I think collateral has a lot to do with it, can have something to do with it. If you have like a down payment to put towards the vehicle or not, or something to use as collateral. Your capacity, how, I guess capacity, if they're referring to like how well are you able to pay off the loan, or how, if they feel that you have the capacity to pay off that loan. As far as your character, um, a part of character can be credit score, can tell something about someone's character. Whether or not they make their payments according to how they promised. So I would go with letter B for number 6. So guys, go ahead and type your answers in the comments. Victims, Victor says question 3B. Okay, question 3B. Okay, gotcha. Question 3B. That's your answer for number 3. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so now question number 7. A thief takes your credit card. Uh-oh, it's getting interesting. Victor says question 4A. Okay, thank you so much for that, Victor. So a thief takes your credit card. This is question number 7. And you report the card missing, but the thief has already run up $2,000 in bills. Uh-oh, $2,000, that's quite a bit there. How much of the $2,000 are you responsible for? Okay. A, your liability is limited to $50. B, your liability depends on whether the unauthorized card user is caught. C, you are not liable for any of the $2,000 because you reported the card stolen. And C, you are liable for the entire $2,000 because the card was issued in your name. Okay, Janelle says letter A. Thank you so much for that, Janelle. I'm gonna go with letter C. I'm just gonna guess this one. Okay, letter C. So guys, go ahead and type your answers in the comments. Okay. Dead Mouse says none. C. Then try to find the person and electrocute them. Great answer there, Dead Mouse, for sure, right?
Right.
I know, right? Electrocute them.
It could be me.
All right. So hopefully that would never happen to any one of you guys. It's a horrible thing to happen. Okay. So question 8. 4 people, each with the same credit card terms and identical interest rates. Okay. So they have the same terms, the same interest rates. There's 4 of them. They charge the same amount. Who is likely to pay the great dollar amount in finance charges? I believe they mean who will pay the greatest dollar amount in finance charges. Okay. Letter A, someone who pays the minimum payment each month. Letter B, someone who pays half the balance on his card each month. C, someone who pays off the credit card bill in full each month. Or letter D, someone who pays the minimum amount one month and then the full balance the next. Okay, so we're looking for who will pay the greatest dollar amount in finance charges. Janelle says letter A. Someone who pays the minimum payment each month. So they're asking who will pay the most in interest or finance. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and go with letter A too also. That question. I'm going to go with A. Yeah. So guys, go ahead and type your answers in the comments. Pink Lady Barber says A. Thank you so much for that, Pink Lady. Um, Victor says letter C. Thank you so much for that, Victor. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to question number 9. In general, which of the following financial businesses will charge the highest interest rate for a short-term loan? They're talking in general, okay? Victor says there seems to be a lag. Okay, sorry about that, Victor. I'll try to fix that if I can. Let's see, you mean a lag like in the movement of the screen, or a lag in the audio, or what type of lag are you referring to? Please let me know. I'll try my best to fix that. So the question number 9 is, in general, which of the following financial businesses will charge the highest interest rate for a short-term loan? A, a credit union. B, a savings and loan. C, a commercial bank. Or D, a payday loan shop. Okay, Pink Lady Barber says letter D. Thank you so much for that, Pink Lady Barber. And Janelle Leone says letter D. Thank you so much for that, Janelle. I'm going to go ahead and say letter D too also as well, because I had really bad experiences with payday loans shops in the past, and I really couldn't believe how much interest I was being charged. It was something really outrageous. And I mean, I did pay most of it back, but it was like horrible, totally horrible experience there, and I believe uh, there was some issues to where some people had raised some legal when pursued it legally in courts, and actually won, and laws were passed to regulate those payday loan shops. Okay, guys, this is the last question. What This is number 10. What will a lender do if someone has a higher than average risk of non-payment, wants to borrow money? Okay, so someone is a high risk. Okay, a high risk. They want to borrow money. What would the lender do? Pink Lady Barber says, I have heard horror stories. Yes, I mean, I have experienced I had some really bad experiences with payday loan places. I mean, I should have known better too, because I mean, they were like pretty much telling me up front, hey, you're going to have to pay this amount back. And I knew when I signed up for it what I was getting myself into, but I still went ahead and got myself into it. So that was my fault. And this happened like maybe a couple decades ago or so. So, it was a definitely bad experience for me. Okay, so let's go through some of the options here. Janelle Leone says letter B. Thank you so much for that, Janelle. So the first option here is, let's see what the lender would do if someone's a high risk, wants to borrow money. Letter A, charge a lower interest rate. Or letter B, charge a higher interest rate. Letter C, reduce the person's credit score. Or letter 4, answer 4, or answer D. Sorry about that. I should have said A, B, C, or D. Raise the person's credit score. Okay. Pink Lady Barber says letter B. Janelle Leone says letter B. Thank you so much for that. Pink Lady Barber and Janelle, thank you so much for your answers. I'm going to go ahead and go with answer B, letter B. Charge a higher interest rate because this person is average risk, okay? Higher than average risk, they said, okay? And they're looking to borrow money. And a lot of banks and financial institutions are going to be very cautious about lending money to this person, okay? It's possible this person can get denied for a loan. It's very possible they can get denied. Um, However, if the bank decides to extend a loan to this person, then it's going to be some very unfavorable terms, I should say. It's going to be a higher interest rate on the loan, and it's not going to be the best loan. It's not going to be the best loan that's out there. Okay. Then this is part of the reason too that you definitely want to, pursue a good credit score or an excellent credit score, because if you're in that category, excellent credit score, then you can have access to the lowest interest rates on mortgages, the lowest interest rates on car loans, the lowest interest rates on personal loans and personal lines of credit, credit cards, and I would say, the sky's the limit, you know. Okay, so let's click on this. Let's click on what did I miss? I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that was all the 10 questions there. So I'm just going to go ahead and select answers from each one of them. Okay, let's see. Answer 1, we're just reviewing the answers here.
Hope everybody wrote their answer down.
Hope everyone wrote their answers down so that way we can go over the correct answers here coming up on the screen. Revolving credit is credit that is automatically renewed as debts are paid off or paid down. Most credit cards are based on revolving credit. That's why you can keep charging new purchases up to the limit on the card even though you haven't paid off purchases you've already made. So the answer is the first one, letter A. Okay, so I'm just grading my paper as I go along here. So I got that right. So guys, if you got that right, congratulations to you. The answer to number 1 was letter A. Okay. So if you got that right, you can let us know in the comments. Type the number 1 if you got that right. Answer number 2, let's see. I answered letter B. So let's check that answer. Okay. It's a red X there. Okay. So it looks like I got that answer wrong. The correct answer is the annual interest rate is divided by 12, the number of months in a year. So if you have a credit card charging 18% annual interest, the total amount you owe each month is the unpaid balance on your credit card plus 1.5% interest on the previous balance. Okay, so this is the first one that I got wrong here. So the correct answer for question 2 is C. So the correct answer is C. Okay. Question number 3. Making a purchase on credit is often a bad idea when the purchase involves what? Okay, so I answered second answer, letter B, high interest payments. Making a purchase on credit is often a bad idea when the purchase involves high interest payments. High interest payments decrease the likelihood that the benefit of purchasing the item is greater than the cost. Okay, Janelle says number 2, and that is correct. Yeah, answer number 2 or letter B. Okay. So if you got that right and you can let everyone know by typing 1 in the comments too also as well. High interest payments. Okay. Question number 4. Which of the following is a good use of credit? You have to purchase an appliance on sale, or B, to buy holiday presents, C, to buy things you cannot afford on your income. I answered letter A, to purchase an appliance on sale, and I got that correct. Using credit to purchase an item on sale can save you money as long as the cost of using the credit does not offset the amount you save. Okay, awesome. Okay, Janelle, type number 3.
No, that was just the money of the answer I got right.
Okay. You got number 3 right. Is that where you typed
What
number
number we
3?
got? Number 4? I got
Yeah,
A.
we are number 4. You had A. Yeah, A was the correct answer. Okay, so question number 5. A key advantage of getting credit is that it can help people. My answer was letter D, buy a good or service today and pay for it later. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got that one correct. So, guys, if you got that correct, great, awesome. You can definitely pat yourself on the back for that, or type the letter number 1 in the comment. The major advantage of using credit is that it allows a person to obtain a short-term loan for the purchase of a good or services deserved now. Credit makes purchases convenient and timely. The loan is repaid at a later date. Credit helps people buy assets. Credit does not increase people's net worth nor reduce risk in investing in stocks. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so the correct answer was letter D. Buy a good or service today and pay for it later. That's one advantage that credit gives you. Question number 6. Which 3 things do creditors consider to be most important when judging a person's credit worthiness to buy a house or car? And I answered letter B, character, collateral, and capacity. And I got that answer correct. Okay, so lenders usually look for the 3 C's: character, if the applicant can be trusted to repay the loan; capacity, if the applicant has enough discretionary income to make payments on the loan; and collateral, if the loan is secured by capital that can be used to repay the debt in case the borrower defaults on the loan. Okay, so guys, that's the 3 C's of borrowing, what lenders look for when approving you for a mortgage or a car loan. Okay, guys, so that's a very, very, very helpful information there. And I hope that, guys, you definitely learned from that. And everyone, please give a warm welcome to Point Transportation LLC, better known as Cornell. Cornell, how you doing, buddy? And he gives 4 thumbs up. Thank you so much for that thumbs up, Cornell. And yes, guys, there's 8 people with us here in the live stream. Guys, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot tremendously. And thank you so much for joining, Cornell. It was a pleasure to have you. And glad to see you here with us, and you've been in more than one live stream so far, and we hope to see you back in many more too also as well. So, guys, that was the quiz that, we went over. Let's see. Oh, we're up to number 7. Hold on a second here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So number 6, the correct answer was letter B. Okay, so if you got that answer right, you could type number 1 in the comments. I'll give yourself a pat on the back, either or. Question number 7, a thief takes your credit card. You report the card missing, but the thief has already run up $2,000 in bills. How much of the $2,000 are you responsible for? Okay, I answered letter C. Okay, I answered letter C, and that answer is wrong. The correct the correct answer is letter A. Okay. The answer is your liability is limited to $50. Okay, so it's limited to $50 if someone steals $2,000 of your credit and uses that amount. The Truth in Lending Act protects credit card holders against unauthorized use of a credit card. If a credit card is lost or stolen, the card holder is liable for no more than $50 of charges made by someone else before the card is reported lost or stolen. Once you report the loss or theft, you have no further responsibility for unauthorized charges. So that's the Truth in Lending Act, what they're quoting here, guys. Okay, so let's see. So far, I got two answers wrong. Question number 8. 4 people, each with the same credit card terms and identical interest rates, charge the same amount. Who is likely to pay the greater dollar amount in finance charges? And I answered letter A. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And that's the correct answer is letter A. Okay. So if you got that one right, guys, type the number 1 in the comments or give yourself a pat on the back. Finance charges include interest that must be paid on unpaid balances on credit cards. The larger the unpaid balance, the larger is the interest owed. Of the 4 options, a credit card user who pays only the minimum balance will have the largest unpaid balance and thus the largest finance charge. Okay, guys, so that's why it's good advice to good practice, I should say, to pay your credit cards off, pay the balances off in full every month. Okay, avoid those interest charges. Okay, and if you have annual fees, I mean, is why pay interest on top of your annual fee? You're paying an annual fee and interest also as well. I mean, it's just not, especially if you're building credit, you have these secured credit cards. Some of them may charge an annual fee, and, do you really want to pay interest as well? Okay. Question number 9. In general, which of the following financial businesses will charge the highest interest rate for a short-term loan? Janelle says answers 1 to 10. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. What do you mean by that, Janelle? 1 to 10. Oh, you tell me after. Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure everyone else wants to know, Janelle, what that means. Okay. In general, which of the following financial businesses will charge the highest interest rate for a short-term loan? I answered D. Okay. That was my answer. D. So I'm going to check that. Payday loan shop. Okay. That's the correct answer. Different financial institutions offer short-term loans and charge different rates of interest. Of the 4 options, payday loan shops are typically used by borrowers who cannot qualify for loans at other financial institutions and are able to charge the higher interest rates. Okay. So, I mean, those payday loans are something terrible. Terrible. Okay, guys. So if you got that answer right, you can type the number 1 in the comments or give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, question number 10. What will a lender, I see Janelle patting herself on the back there. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. You know what? I'm going to type number 1 too also. There we go. Yeah, I got that one right. Okay. All righty. So what will a lender do if someone has a higher than average risk of non-payment, wants to borrow money? Janelle says letter B. You said B, right? Okay. I said letter B too also. All right. So I'm gonna check that one. All right. That answer letter B is correct. Okay. Both, and here's the explanation they give. Both the interest rate and the risk of default determine the rate of return a lender expects to receive on a loan. Okay. If the risk of default is greater for a certain potential borrower than others, the lender could make the loan to. The lender will charge the riskier borrower a higher, not lower, interest rate to receive the same rate of return. The lender will not affect the borrower's credit score when making the loan. Okay, so letter B, guys, was the correct answer. So I got, in case you guys want to know, I got 8 out of 10 correct. So I got basically, to grade myself, I got an 80% on this quiz. Guys, let me know what you got. Janelle got all 10 correct. So Janelle got 100% on the quiz. Guys, please give Janelle a congratulations. Say congratulations to Janelle. She got all 10 correct, 100%. Okay, Pink Lady Barber got a 90%. Awesome, awesome. Pink Lady Barber got a 90%. Good job, Pink Lady. Okay, so I got 80. Janelle got 90. No, Janelle got 100. Oops. Sorry about that, Janelle. I don't want to take 10 points off of you there. Okay, and okay, pulling. Okay, I already said that. So I got an 80. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you don't mind, let us know what you got. What you got for a score there, guys. If you don't want to, it's okay. You don't have to. You can keep your scores private, but if you want to share with us, go ahead and share that. Who, me? I got a 80%. I got 80. 8 out of 10. I don't know if it gives a percentage. I mean, all of it. Okay, yeah, here it goes. On the bottom, it says your credit IQ is 80. Yeah, I got 80%. You got 8 answers correct. So visit CNBC/invest in you to learn more about spending, saving, and investing. Okay, 8 out of 10. Okay, so guys, if you wanted to share this with your friends on Facebook, you can. If you know of anyone who have missed this live stream, you can share this on your Facebook if you like, or you can share this on your LinkedIn or on your I don't know if you can share an Instagram post like this. I'm not sure, but if you can, you can share it there. Share this all over with all of your friends and your family on Facebook and all of your social media networks too, also as well. Too also. And guys, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel tremendously, also as well. And if you've been watching these videos for a while, if you've been watching this live stream and you have not already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's a big red box in the bottom left hand corner of your screen if you're on a laptop or on a computer. Or if you're on a cell phone, you can see it if you turn your cell phone sideways. If not, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button underneath this video and make sure you hit the bell for notifications. That way you will never miss a single video as we make them. And also hit the thumbs up, guys. It really helps out the channel, and share this live stream everywhere on all your social media networks. To contact me if you have any questions about credit repair or increasing your credit score, if you need free credit coaching, you can contact me and some of the links at the bottom of the about section of this channel too. Also, you can email me there. You can add me on Facebook, or follow me on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter or Instagram, or any one of those social media sites there too also as well. Or you can give me a call or text on my business line is 800-605-9053. And I want to thank all of you guys who participated tonight in our live stream too also as well. Point-to-point transportation. Cornell says, congratulations to you all. Yes, thank you so much for that, Cornell. We really appreciate you, buddy. And as our tradition, we're going to go ahead and recognize everyone who participated in tonight's live stream with us too also as well. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and jump back on camera with you guys. Okay, that way I can you guys can see me back again, and I can recognize every one of you, you know personally. So first and foremost, I want to say a special thank you to Jason Van Hughes. Jason Van Hughes, thank you so much for participating here in the live stream tonight. I really appreciate you, and you really contribute tremendously to the group and to our community. I really thank you for all that you do for the group. Also, want to say a special thank you to Julian Robinson. Julian Robinson, it's always a pleasure speaking with you, brother. And if you have any other questions or things you wanted to add, feel free, brother, or you can, we can continue our conversations on Facebook Messenger if you like. But thank you so much for contributing today, Julian. I want to say a special thank you to GJ Lady JTV. Thank you so much for contributing tonight here in the live stream. I really appreciate all that you do to contribute to our live streams too also as well. It's really a pleasure to have you. Hope to see you come back again. And if there's someone that I mentioned that has a YouTube channel and I did not mention it, please go ahead and let me know in the comments. Okay. Also, want to say a special thank you to Pink Lady Barber. Pink Lady Barber, thank you so much for joining us once again in the live stream. It's always great to see, the comments and the suggestions that you come up with. Um, and thank you so much for contributing. I also want to say a special thank you to Tanya Williams. Tanya, thank you so much for joining us here this evening in the live chat. It's really a pleasure to have you here tonight. And thank you for being a part of our group. It really means a lot to the community, too, also as well. And I want to say a special thank you to Victor or Hip to the Dip. Thank you so much, Victor, for contributing. It's really a pleasure, buddy. You really add a lot of value to the group. Thank you so much for sharing. I want to say a special thank you to James Worley. James Worley, it's always a pleasure to have you join us, join our group here in these live streams. And thank you so much for being a part of that with us together. And do come back again. It's always a pleasure to have you. I also want to say a special thank you to Spence Eccles. Spence Eccles, thank you so much for joining us this evening in the live stream. It's really a pleasure, buddy. Please come back again, and thank you for sharing. Also want to say a special thank you to Sneaky25. Sneaky25, thank you so much for joining us this evening in the live stream. It's really a pleasure to see you here with us tonight. And thank you so much for joining. Point to point transportation. Cornell says, I'm rolling on 18 wheels. Okay, gotcha. So you're at work, Cornell, right? I really appreciate that, buddy, that you're at work and you're still willing to take the time out of your busy schedule to join us here in the live stream and show your support. Everyone give a big shout out to Cornell at Point to Point Transportation LLC and let him know that he is appreciated. Janelle Leone says, awesome and be safe, point to point. Yes, definitely be safe if you're driving. Okay. Victor says 90. Okay. So Victor got a 90%. Awesome. Awesome, Victor. So Victor got a 90% also. So everyone say congratulations to all the people who got, their scores, who, took the quiz. I got an 80%. Janelle got 100%. Pink Lady Barber got 90%, and Victor got 90%. So everyone, please give a special congratulations to all of us. Thank you so much. A special thank you to Dead Mouse. Thank you, Dead Mouse, for joining us and adding, dropping some knowledge on us here tonight in our live stream. And everyone, please, if you haven't already, go ahead and click on Dead Mouse's name and select go to channel. And when you get to his channel, go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. That way you will know every time he makes a new credit repair video. Okay, because that's what our community is about. It's about building credit and learning as much as we can about building credit and credit repair too also as well. So he's going to teach you how to dispute negative items off your credit report, how to fix your credit report and clean it up. So go ahead and subscribe to his channel when you get a chance, guys. Okay. Also, want to give a special thank you to Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor was our super chat for tonight. Brian gave her $2 super chat, and I want to thank Brian so much for his super chat. I want to looking here through the comments, see if he left a comment. I believe I did mention his comment, but because it's a super chat, I'm going to mention it again. Brian Taylor says, "I've been doing credit repair about 5 years." Okay, guys, so that is a credit repair guy there. His name is Brian Taylor, guys. I'm gonna check him out actually, see if he has. Yes, he does have a YouTube channel. So, guys, if you want to check out his channel, you can go ahead and check out his channel. Let me know what you think about it because I have not checked out his channel yet. But you can click on his name, Brian Taylor, and click on Go to Channel, and you can surf around, see what you think about his credit repair videos there. And definitely let me know. Drop me a comment or an email or get back at me on Facebook about that because I'm curious. I would like to know more about it too, also as well. Or you can just leave a comment for the entire community in the community tab here on the homepage on this channel. There's a community tab. Just click on community and go ahead and post um, you know, a, a comment there and let us in the community know what you think about Brian Taylor's channel. Okay, guys. Also, want to say a special thank you to Jimmy Cave. Jimmy Cave, thank you so much for joining us today. Also in the live stream, I really appreciate you, and thank you for joining us. Time and time again. Always glad to have you come back with us and feel like you are a special part of our group and our community. So thank you so much for joining. A special thank you to D Anderson. D Anderson, I know you've been there with us from way, way back. Even though our channel is still a new channel, we only been on since April 11th. This when we started our YouTube channel, and you've been with us since then. So, I actually remember doing a live stream. Excuse me. And you were part of that live stream too, also. And Cornell, you was part of that too, also. So I want to thank both of you guys, for being there when we first started the channel and for all of your support too, also because it means a lot to the group and the community also as well. So thank you guys. And also, guys, D Anderson has his own YouTube channel. You can click on his name and select Go to Channel, and that way you can check out all his videos. And go ahead, click and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so that way you can see all the videos as he makes them. And I have been watching D Anderson's channel for quite a while since he started his channel. I don't remember the exact date that D Anderson has started his channel, but he's been making some awesome videos. He reviews credit cards. He did a few unboxing videos, I believe. Great content for sure. Special thank you to Plenty Water 77. Plenty Water 77. Thank you so much for joining us. And I believe you're a new person here to the group, so I want to welcome you. And guys, please give a warm welcome, open arms to Plenty of Water. Let him know that, he's appreciated here in our group. And thank you so much, Plenty Water 77, for joining us. Hope to see you back again in another live stream with us too, also as well. And a special thank you to Point to Point Transportation LLC, or Cornell. Cornell, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, it's always a pleasure to have you with us, and I hope you drive safely at work too, also. And Janelle's pointing at me. I think Janelle's telling me that she. Okay. Janelle says, awesome and be safe, point to point. Yes, for sure. Janelle says, have an awesome 4th of July tomorrow and be safe. Yes, guys, definitely be safe out there. Okay. And like you guys, when we come back in the next live stream, I would like you guys to tell me how you enjoyed your 4th of July. And if you use your credit to make purchases on 4th of July tomorrow, let me know either in the community tab, or you can let me know in the comments to this video, to this live stream also as well. Let me know how you use your credit during the 4th of July holiday tomorrow. And also let me know, how did you feel about the purchase? Did you feel it was a smart decision? Um, how did you feel about it? What is the reason why you purchased it? Okay, let me know that in the comments too, also as well, tomorrow. Okay, and also let me know what you did for your 4th of July. If you had a barbecue, or you had a great meal, you went out to dinner, or you just sat at home, watched some movies, had a couple of beers. Just let me know, okay, guys? And Pink Lady Barber says, "You guys are awesome. You are awesome, Pink Lady Barber. You are totally awesome, especially for all the great, questions that you bring up to the group. And a lot of time, sometimes if I don't have the answer to your question, as you know, I will go find the answer. And a lot of times we try to go through these live streams and look at people's comments and their questions. And if there are any questions in there that are not answered, we try to go ahead and you know make an update maybe in the next live stream or so. So if there's a question you left in the comments that we did not answer tonight, uh, we will definitely try to give you an update in a future live stream concerning that question. Okay, guys. Hip to the Dip says thumbs up, gives a heart, and I believe that's a credit card picture. Thank you so much for that, Victor. I really appreciate that, buddy. Janelle Leone says, "Good night, you all. Glad to see you all on here." And Janelle says, "Thank you, and you are awesome. Always, Pink Lady Barber." Okay, thank you so much to all of you guys who have joined and contributed here to the live stream, and also, hit that thumbs up. It really means a lot. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe and share this video everywhere. Like I try to emphasize that as much as possible. And also join our Facebook group, How to Get Excellent Credit. Okay. And once you guys are joined, post in there, share, whatever you'd like to share about credit, your credit experiences. If you had something happen to you today and you was upset about it, you seen something on your credit report, let us know in the Facebook group. Okay, your credit score went up 50 points. Let us know in the Facebook group. Okay, you're not happy with this credit card. Let us know in the Facebook group. You just have a question about credit repair or building credit or increasing your credit score. Let us know in the Facebook group. Okay, that's what we're here for. All right, we're all one big community, and we're here to help each other out. All right, we're here for support. So thank you all guys for joining. Here's me and Janelle. Janelle's here with me. She's waving. I'm gonna wave too. You guys have a good night. Happy 4th of July. And we'll see you in the next video. Our regularly scheduled live streams is every Wednesday at 8:15 p.m. Central Time. Okay. So we'll see you there every Wednesday, 8:15 p.m. Central Time. And we'll see you in the next live stream or the next video. Thanks again. Enjoy your 4th of July. Good night.